shoulders. I'm alive and breathing, living my best life. Love is on my mind and it's making me high. I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while. I feel the love, I feel it growing every day. I feel the love, I feel the love. I hope it never goes away. I feel the love, love, love. Feel the love, love, love. I feel the 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 love in my mind, in my mind, in my mind. I feel the love. I feel the love. I feel the love in my mind. Baby, what's your number? I wanna go under. Making you a memory, that's really all I need. I'm alive and breathing, living my best life. Love is on my mind and it's making me high. I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, it's dark, y'all. It's so dark. Let's see here. Alright. What's up, goodies? Welcome back to my channel. I'm on my way home. It was nice and sunny when I left Florida. However, right now it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark. It's getting dark. And my daughter telling me say it's raining like crazy in Georgia, and it was raining basically bad yesterday. It poured like crazy. It's dark, but let me see. Let's turn on some light here. Yeah, maybe that'll do it better. But last night, after I left the cancer center, and then I went back to the house with sis. I wanted to leave shortly thereafter, but I was also tired, and then I just didn't want to up and leave my sister like that. So I decided to kind of just stay and chill, and thank God I did that, because a piece of lightning and a piece of thunder start to flash, y'all. Bad rain, like I think they even had a tornado watch. That's how bad it was. So I listened to my intuition and I stayed and chill. Okay, didn't push out at all because of the weather being so frigid. And the nighttime driving, I never wanted a chance to do that, so I declined and decided to chill. Right now, as we speak, I'm not there yet in Georgia. But at the border, but I'm soon reach at the borderline. It is raining right now, y'all. It's raining. It's not raining heavy right here, as far as what I'm seeing here, but it's definitely raining right now. So the road is okay. The time is 1 p.m. 1 p.m. and it looked like 8 o'clock at night. But I take my time, I drive, go in. I have almost a half tank. I did fill up my tank before I left, so I'm down to a half tank right now, and that's what carry me going to Georgia. Somewhere in Georgia, I'm gonna just keep driving until I get to that point. I'm not gonna do anything. I do have some snacks here. I'm not a big eater when I'm driving, and I do have my ginger ale here, and I do have my water, and I do have some snacks and cookies and whatever I have in here to munch, and some fruits. My sister made me a fruit plate, so I have that. It's really windy because the car has swerved. It is swerving, trust me. So when I get home, you know, because it's make waste I know my husband must be missing me and all that stuff, but it is what it is. I miss him too, but when it comes down to my sister dealing with cancer, my husband will have to be very understanding, and know that I have to be there for my sister. Okay, so cancer is not the way you play with people. So if you have a family member who's dealing with cancer, be there for them. Okay, be there for them, because cancer doesn't choose who it wants to attack. It can come upon you any given moment. And remember what they say, what goes around comes around, okay? You're shitting at the sky, it falls in your face. So make sure you be there for your friend. If your friend have it, you be there for your friend. Your family have it, you be there for them the best way you can. A phone call, a visit, whatever. But don't wait until those people actually pass away and then you ask at the funeral in your best dress, okay? Someone will go buy the best suit, the nice little black suit, and the nice little black dress for the funeral. Go see that person while they are still here. Go pray for that person. Plead the blood of health and wellness and peace and joy and everything that's on that person. Because your present means a lot. Your present motivates that person who's going through that sickness at that moment, to uplift them and to know that them not to give up, them to continue to fight. So people, again, I'm telling you, be sure that you are keeping your family. It doesn't even matter if a cancer or not. Anything, okay? Pray for your family member, okay? Pray for them. Put the situation under the blood. But it takes a team to fight this battle. And I must tell you one thing, trust me, because right now I'm in my feelings big time. I know what my sister is going through, alright? This is probably going to be a story time. I'm don't want to go on a story time, But I'm going to say this, okay? Because after I'm done this, I'm not going to finish. I'm not going to bother with more of the vlog. I'm probably just showing when I reach home or whatever the case I say I'm reaching home or whatever. But I'm going to go to some more street view after that. But I'm just going to talk right now. Story time, right? I know what my sister is dealing with. I know how she feels. Okay? I know how she feels. I know the pain that she's feeling. Alright? I know the sadness. I know the lonesomeness. I know what how it feels to hear the doctors come towards you with certain things. I know, and the reason why I know is because I have been there. Okay, I have been there, everyone. If you guys are watching me for the first time, welcome to this channel. Okay, and if you not return, welcome back. I don't know, for some of you who have followed me a long time, I don't know what I talk about, because I've talked about my situation in prior videos. But I know what the light look good now, don't it? I know what my sister is dealing with because I have been there. Now, let's get into a little story time, alright? Take y'all back to where it all started. When I was 6 years old, okay, I became very, very sick. For those of you that don't know my story, well, here's my story. When I was 6 years old, I became very, very sick, okay? Very, very, very sick. To the point where I ended up in the hospital, in a critical condition. I was so sick. Home remedy never helped me no more. My grandmother was doing home remedy. You know, old people with a home remedy to get rid of fever and them something that when them people sick. Home remedy wasn't doing nothing for me no more. My mom was doing what she could. That wasn't the whatever they was doing wasn't working. I was throwing up. I was losing weight. I had a temperature that no one could control. Okay, and so I ended up in the hospital. I was 6. I remember everything like it was yesterday. Remember, I'm tell you. And I was admitted in the hospital in critical condition. When I got to the hospital, right, my doctor was furious at my mom because of the condition that I walked in the hospital with. It's like she basically brought a dead child in the hospital, is what it was. The doctor was furious. The doctor was, why would I have her in the house so long? The child is dying. Okay? nip and chop a little bit of the story, right? But anyhow, it's raining, y'all. It is pouring right now. Let me turn on my arm and wash out a little bit faster. Y'all probably couldn't hear that, but it is pouring right now. Pouring, y'all, pouring. And it's 106. Continue on the current road. Alright, so I'm almost at the bottom. I enter Valdosa, the next 26 miles from here. So the border is right down the bottom here, probably another 2 miles if not much. So I ended up in the hospital, all right, and I stayed in the hospital for a whole year. A whole year. Now think about who stays in the hospital for a whole year. Juliana did. I was in the hospital for an entire year. In the hospital because comes to find out my heart, y'all, was damaged, okay? I have 3 valves in my heart that is leaking. Up to this day when me talk to Uno, I have 3 valves in my heart that's leaking, okay? Every time my heart beats, pump, okay? To keep me alive, there's blood that's coming from the valve that is leaking, okay? Every single day of my life. Now, within that year while I was in the hospital, the doctors decided that they couldn't operate on me because if they went into to do heart surgery, I probably wouldn't have made it because my body was so frigid. I couldn't even walk because the fever not only had it damaged my heart, but it messed up every single joint in my body, people. Remember me telling them, I said, sis, if you're watching this, I know what you are dealing with and I know how you feel. Because I've been struggling with my health ever since I was 6 years old, y'all. 6 years old. Let me turn on this. Because honey, your girl now sitting on the right now. Nothing, okay? Yeah, I've been struggling with my health ever since. 6 years old. Now, doctors decided that they couldn't do anything for me. Nothing more for me than what they was already doing. So what they decided to do was send me home from the hospital and basically just give me whatever I believe because they can't do nothing to me no more, right? Eventually the doctor said, make her happy, you know, we can't do nothing, we can't operate, we can't do none of that. Just give her what you want and make her live until God take her home because the way her heart is badly damaged, she won't live past 16 years old. You're going to have a flashing light because honey, me not still nothing right now. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely. This rain is crazy. Alright, so it's raining like crazy, y'all. Raining like crazy. I'll probably end up come off on the highway and wait for the rain to go off. That's how bad it is. Look, I'm gonna get back because the rain. Y'all, I had to pull over because stop at the nearest gas station because of beer rain. Look at that. Beer rain like this looks like a storm or something. So crazy rain, y'all. Look at that. Like, okay, like a storm type of a situation ship here. Like you can't see nothing on the highway. You can't see nothing. But and this is how it looks off of the highway. So can you imagine how the highway look? I couldn't see anything in front of me. Like absolutely nothing. This is how bad it is. Like, so as you can see, the palms are still right here, so that means I'm still in Florida. I didn't even get to the border of Georgia. I didn't even get to Georgia yet. I'm like right there at the border, but I didn't get there because I had to pull over because honey, I wasn't going to take no chance. Anyway, we're going to finish to the little store right here, so. And I think this light is pretty good. But it's crazy raining, crazy raining. So let me go ahead and finish up on me and tell you about the situation and why definitely You know, I know what my sister's dealing with. I know what she's going through, and stuff like that. And this is why we all need to be very supportive when people are dealing with them situationship with them health. You know? Because you never know when you're going to need the same help in return. Because the life, your honey, is a messed up one. You just never know when your day going to come, when you need somebody to pray for you, when you need somebody to uplift you, when you need somebody maybe to wipe your ass for you. You just never know. So you have to treat people with kindness. You know? So anyway, like I was telling you guys about what I dealt with as a kid, as a child. Basically, long story short, my mom basically just have me home, just taking care of me, giving me away by my mom, because everybody's like, you know what, she ain't gonna make it for too long. She ain't gonna live for too long, so let's just make her comfortable, let's make her happy, give her whatever it is that she wants, okay? Hear the thunder. My goodness. So I know how it feels. Struggle with my health through my teenage years, struggle with my health through my 20s, still struggling with my health, okay? In my 40s, I'm in my 50s right now, okay? And I still struggle with my health. But there's a couple of things that I don't do, you know, which is smoking and all them other stuff here, there, drinking and doing some things. I try to eat properly, and I try to maintain my weight, and I also, you know, drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water, y'all. I drink a lot of water, and I drink ginger ale is what I drink. If I'm not drinking natural juice, I drink a lot of natural juice. But what I'm trying to say is this. I know my sister deal with, because I've been there with her. I've been there. I know the pain. I know how it feels to have people not be there. Okay? I've had my fair share of waking up in the hospital, seeing just nurses and doctors and stuff. Okay? And nobody to hold my hand and say, you know, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You know, we're gonna get through this. Okay? I already know that friendships. Some friendships is just not there, okay? People who you thought would have been supportive, not there. People, you know, some relationships too fall apart when you get sick. So, I know what it is. I was there, my mother was sick. My sister is sick, and my sister needs me. I don't know, me may need her tomorrow morning, you know, because she's going to get a healing, she's going to get a blessing. Either way, she's going to get a blessing, okay? So I'm gonna need her. We need each other. So my thing is to be there for my sister, whatever the cost, whatever the means, whatever the whatever. You know, I live in Florida. Now I live in Atlanta, and my sister lives in Florida. And yes, it takes me about 7 hours to get to her house. But guess what? I'm gonna make sure that I be there, okay? I don't even care if it was times 2, 14 hours. I would have drove to see my sister, regardless, okay? And that's just on period. Everybody will come out for the highway. Everybody will come out for the highway, you know? The gas station here is full with cars right now, right? People just are coming in, because it's not safe to drive out there right now like this. So people is just coming off the highway, like literally. Let me tell you something, rain that poor. I might have to stay in Florida for a couple of more hours. Okay? I was supposed to leave. Listen to that, y'all. That's thunder. Okay? That's thunder. I was supposed to leave last night. Okay, because I did go, like I said earlier, I did go to the cancer center with my sister, because she's doing chemo. She's doing 2 kinds of chemo already, right now. So I was supposed to go with her. I was supposed to go home after I leave there and chill out and relax because I'm tired too. But because I was feeling so exhausted and because I know that my sister needed me more than anything else in this world, and because I know I never come back down here right away, I decided to chill and spend some time with my sister, okay? And to be honest with you, right now, I kind of regret leaving right now because last night I couldn't leave. Even if I wanted to leave last night, I couldn't because it was bad. The weather was bad. It was bad. It was raining heavy. It was thunder. The door all a shake. The wind a blow. Everything was chaotic, okay, last night. So there was absolutely no way that I could have left unless I was wanting to die, all right? And I'm going to say good at night time because guess what? My eye them not good, okay? My eye them not good people, okay? It's about squinch? Yeah. My eye them not good, okay? So, you see me wearing this is tested glasses, okay? So, I know I would have made it in the night. So I told my sister that I was going to wait until daylight and drive when it was light. When we can't see everything. Right now it is 1:26 and it is still, it's dark already, okay? And the rainwater are come up high. The rainwater high. Okay? So, let's just say, me now move from my bed. If you have a seat right or something in the morning, I will sleep right here in the morning. I have blankets in the back of my trunk. I have a pillow back there. I have water, I have juice. I'm at the gas station. If we need to put gas on my tank, I'm going to put gas on my tank. But my ass will be staying right here, okay? Until it's safe to go on that street. I'm just saying this to say that. Keep the ones that are here dearest to your heart because you never know when the wheels are going to turn. You never know when the wheels go in the reverse, okay? And we can't make life all about us. We can't make it about you. Life can't be about you all day, every day, all right? It just cannot. It cannot. So you have to make room to accommodate the ones that you love, the ones that show you love in return. The one that show you love in return, you make sure to say a video for them people, okay? So, you know what? This is going to be a long vlog. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a part 2 of this. I'm going to end it here. And then I'll come up with a part 2, alright? So, like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to edit this and put it up. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you later.